I'm Ember. So today we're doing a reading on your sign, just general, seeing what's going on. Your cards are potential, new beginnings, simplicity, 2 journey, 15 appreciation, 10 storm warning, 36 second chakra archangel Ariel, 39 fifth chakra archangel Gabriel, and we have 20 envy. So when I was tapping into your energy, I feel like you guys are going through I feel like I don't know why I just see a bunch of options, and I feel like there's this need to like simplify like I don't know why I'm seeing so many options. There's a new beginning here. We have new beginning, and then we have simplicity. There's a need to simplify all the options that you have. You may have could be too many ideas. It could be I just feel like there's a lot going on in your head right now. And there is a storm warning card. And I think that it's interesting because it's similar to Aries, which is like Aries sign reading, which is like you're going into a new beginning and there's a lot of obstacles, and it can feel very overwhelming because of this new beginning that you're in. You're on a massive journey of recognizing your potential. I think that you have been limiting yourself in like your thoughts about how big you could be, how much you could do. I think that sometimes we limit ourselves when we feel scared and when we feel like everything's too overwhelming. And I used to hate when people are like, you have so much potential. It's kind of like saying like, you have so much potential, but you're not doing it, right? And it's like, that's not what this is. This is like you recognizing your own potential and also going after limitless possibilities, thinking about things in a way that's like, what is the best, most like wonderful thing that I want, and how can I make it so much bigger than I think, like when I'm in a fear mindset, right? Like this is like you looking at yourself without a fear mindset and looking at yourself in a new way and thinking about how a new beginning could be very beautiful and wonderful, and how do you make yourself feel alive in a very healthy and true way, authentic way. Like I'm hearing authenticity with this new beginning. You're stepping into yourself in a new way. This new beginning is about recognizing your own potential, but also recognizing, what do I want my life to be? How do I want it to move? Like, who do I want in my life? What relationships have I been going after that haven't worked for me? And what relationships can I go after that actually would be really healing and beautiful for me? And I think it's like for a lot of you, I feel like there's it's relationships for some reason. And I think you're recognizing your worth. And I think you're recognizing that in the past, you've had relationships that have been tailored towards people that haven't treated you right, tailored towards people that don't recognize your worth, that don't champion you, that don't empower you. And I think that this new beginning is about not accepting those types of relationships anymore, cutting out the relationships that battle you, that make you feel weary, that make you feel dread, that make you feel like you're not good enough, that are confusing. You're like, I don't want confusing relationships anymore. I want relationships that are truthful, loyal, honest, authentic, meaningful. And I don't know why this envy card is here. I feel like the envy card is something about like wanting something you can't have, or wanting a relationship that you haven't been able to access. I don't feel like it's envy in like the normal way. I feel like it's just about you're looking out, like there's this person, let me put these down. There's this person looking out, of course, out into like this beautiful place, and thinking about the future and wanting something better. And I think that you're wanting something better for yourself. You're wanting better relationships. You're wanting more simplicity in your life, but simplicity in the way of like you can rely on it, right? It's almost like I feel like since you have so many options, it may feel very complex and confusing. And it's like, how can you simplify your life, especially with this new beginning? Because anytime we have new beginnings, we need to like anything that's not essential, right? That we're putting our energy into, we need to like kind of cut out and move out. And I feel this need for you guys to really simplify things, because I think this new beginning is causing, I keep hearing the thinking man, it's causing a lot of thoughts that are very intrusive and intrusive and fear-based and also confusing. And I feel like that's what this storm warning is about. It's about how your mind is thinking about things. And I think that you're recognizing how your mind is thinking about things, and how it has limited you, and how you are unlimited and you only are limited when you think you're limited. You know what I mean? And I think you're having this newfound appreciation for who you are, what you bring to the table, and also newfound appreciation for people that bring honesty and loyalty and authenticity to the table. I think you're really thinking about relationships, and there is this potential also could be about the potential of what a good relationship would mean for you. And that doesn't have to be romantic. It could be, but I think it's both romantic and platonic. I think since you're recognizing your worth and you're also recognizing the things that you need to change and changing those and taking the action to change those, you're thinking about what a potential relationship that you really feel like the sky's the limit. That's how you're thinking. Like, or maybe you're noticing how your thinking has limited you in the potential of what you can go after and what type of person you can go after. And I think you're just expanding. What I'm seeing is like a mind expanding. I think you're expanding your mind in a new way when you're thinking about yourself, but also the relationships that you keep and that keep entering, that you keep allowing, and then also how to set better boundaries. I'm hearing the want to set better boundaries, but not in an isolation way and not in a I'm going to push you away. There's a difference between boundaries and pushing people away. And I think that you're noticing maybe how you've pushed people away that have been, that could have been authentic, that could have been loyal, that could have been meaningful because it was so foreign to you. Maybe it was because it was hard to be vulnerable. That's what I'm hearing. And I think that you're recognizing that and you're thinking, okay, like how can I go and move forward in a way that where I can open the door to somebody where I can be my most vulnerable self, but also feel comfortable being vulnerable. There's this feeling of fear when I'm thinking about being vulnerable, and I think that you're recognizing that and thinking about how do I be vulnerable when I step into certain types of relationships that see me. I think sometimes when we are really seen by someone, it can be very scary and it can feel very overwhelming, especially if we haven't really been seen in our life, because a lot of people just don't have the ability to see us. So if you have someone in your life that has a relationship in the past that has really seen you, then that could have felt really overwhelming, and it may have caused you to push them away or run away or in some way sabotage it. And I think that you're recognizing the mechanisms that you have that are their survival mechanism. This is not about judging yourself. This is not about beating yourself up. This is just about recognizing your own patterns of behavior that are from traumas and past pain and childhood and or ex relationships that have caused you to need to protect yourself. And it's like having compassion for the fact that you needed to protect yourself. You're recognizing the way that you have and how it's keeping you from being happy and it's keeping you from emotional fulfillment. And you're moving into a new beginning of, wow, I'm really recognizing all these things and I'm going to try to lead with vulnerability, choose better relationships for myself, and continue healing myself on an energetic and psychological level to help make sure that I can meet the relationships that I want. That's what I'm hearing. It's very deep. It's very, very deep. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. It's a journey, guys. It's a journey. I think you're recognizing that I don't have to be at the finish line. There is no finish line, right? Like it's not... There can be points in time when you feel like you've healed something, right? But there is no finish line of like things that are hard or things that you need to work on. There's no finish line. There's no finish line. I wish there was. Trust me. I still think there's a finish line somewhere for some reason. Ten of Swords in reverse. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's interesting because Aries got this too. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. 10 of Wands reverse. Look at, you're like, okay. So first of all, this is like you letting go of the opportunities that really cause you a lot of burdens. And I feel like it's relationships, but it could be opportunities as well. Putting your energy into opportunities that are not actually going to have the outcome that you want. You're recognizing the opportunities that are good and the opportunities that aren't good for you as a person, for you. And you're letting go of things that cause you burden and stress and letting go of pain and like being stabbed in the heart. That's what I'm seeing and hearing. Being stabbed in the heart. You've been stabbed in the heart many times and you're like, I can't do this anymore. I can't keep picking people that stab me in the heart. I can't keep picking opportunities where I feel burdened and stressed and not appreciated. You're recognizing that I need to pick opportunities and people that recognize and see me and value me for who I am and what I bring to the table because I am worthy. That's what I'm hearing. It's really beautiful. Nine of Pentacles, yeah. This is you going after the opportunities that actually will appreciate you And it's like funny because I was thinking it's people, but it seems opportunities, and opportunities could be relationships, it could be job, it could be friendships, it could be family. Anywhere there's an opportunity of any type, you're going after opportunities that help you stay in this Nine of Pentacles energy, which is independent, financially stable, successful, that don't cause you stress, that don't cause you pain. I'm trying to see if like I can like not zoom in. Anyways, I think that you're really like, she's like looking at this hawk, right? I'm sorry guys, it's not zooming, but she's looking at this hawk, and she's looking at, or I think it's a falcon, but I don't know. She's looking at the things, right? The things that make her feel like in her, I hear Empress energy, but also in her Nine of Pentacles energy. It's like you're beginning to feel like you can trust the people and the things that you're trying to trust better. You're trying to learn how to trust in things that make you feel vulnerable. You're trying to learn how to trust in things that make you feel vulnerable. And you're thinking about trusting in something. You're tired of being left out in the cold. So this is a Five of Pentacles in reverse. And this is Five of Pentacles, and Five of Pentacles is about feeling left out in the cold. You're tired of it. You're like, I'm done with that. That energy, that person, that thing, I'm done. I need to feel safe. I need to feel valued. I need to feel like my worth is being valued. That is beautiful because you deserve that, and that's what it should be. And you're like, I don't want to put energy into things that freaking hurt me. I don't want to put energy into people that hurt me, into opportunities that don't serve me and that don't make my heart feel fulfilled, that don't give me the success and the achievement and the fulfillment that I'm looking for. I'm tired of it. I'm done. And you being done with this is causing a new beginning. You thinking about trusting in something better is bringing in a new beginning. I also hear manifestation, like I think that thinking about things in a really big, beautiful way can be helpful. Visualizing the best possible outcome in situations. I think sometimes it's really hard, especially if you have a lot of thoughts going on, like the storm warning card. Especially if you have like a lot going on in your head, it can be very hard to visualize the positive. But I think visualizing the positive, visualizing you as the Nine of Pentacles, visualizing you as the Empress, which is like very nurturing, very like, I don't need to move for you. I can sit back and you can do whatever, but I'm in receiving mode. Like, I want you to give to me. I'm tired of giving so much and not getting anything back. And I think that you're leaving behind relationships where you feel like there's a lack of balance, like there's a lack of give and take. Like, and also I think you're recognizing where you have had a lack of balance in giving and taking to yourself, and maybe giving and taking to other relationships. It could be any one of those. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it, right? Like, only take what resonates. If I say something that does not resonate, don't take it. So yeah, I'm excited for you guys because it's like you're going into something really big, and you're stepping into this Nine of Pentacles energy, and you're taking on opportunities. You're having the bravery to take on opportunities. It's interesting because it reminds me of myself. Like, I'm done with things that don't serve me, and I'm moving. Finally got the apartment. I'm moving in. I am so excited. But my point is that like, I'm going after what I want, and because I'm following my heart, and because I'm stepping into the bravery of my soul and trust, right? Trusting that things are going to work out, and that I'm going to be able to hold myself when I don't have anyone that's going to be there, that's going to give me like stability, right? Like, I have to rely on myself for that stability. And you're recognizing that you have to rely on yourself for stability, but also that you want emotional stability in relationships. And that's totally okay. And you're trying to figure out how to heal yourself to trust the things that come in that are going to be stable, that are going to be able to see you, that are going to make you feel vulnerable. Like, you are trying to be more comfortable with your own vulnerability and with being seen. And I think that you're doing a really great job. I think the first step is like stepping away from the things that don't serve you, the people that don't see you. So that's a huge step. That's a healing step in and of itself. So you're doing that, and you're stepping into a new beginning, and you're really like reflecting. I hear hermit mode. You're really reflecting on yourself, your patterns, who you've accepted in your life, how you've moved forward with them. You're thinking about how to get people that actually see you, and then how to be comfortable with that. And you're also thinking about the opportunities that will value you and serve you. And I think that this is so evolved, and it's so good. I'm really proud of you guys for for taking the step to let go of the things that don't serve you. That is so hard in and of itself. And also stepping into your power, into your authenticity, into your vulnerability is really powerful too. So I think you guys are doing a great job. Keep going. Keep loving yourself. Give yourself as much grace and compassion as possible. And yeah, I think that's all I have for you guys today. So I hope you guys like my reading. Please like and subscribe if you want, and I will see you guys next time.